Cao Cao, a name that resonates through the annals of Chinese history, is often remembered as a master strategist, a shrewd politician, and a formidable warlord. Despite never ascending to the throne as an emperor, his influence and authority often eclipsed that of the rulers of his time. The enduring strength of Cao Cao's power can be attributed to a complex interplay of political acumen, strategic alliances, and an astute understanding of human nature. His ability to navigate the treacherous waters of the late Eastern Han dynasty allowed him to maintain his position against a backdrop of constant threats, both external and internal. At the heart of Cao Cao's strategy was his remarkable ability to balance power among various factions. He understood that in a world rife with ambition and betrayal, allowing any single group to dominate could lead to rebellion. To prevent this, he cultivated a diverse coalition of loyalists, warriors, and advisors, each with their own interests and motivations. By ensuring that no single faction could gain sufficient power to challenge him, Cao Cao effectively created a system of checks and balances within his own ranks. This delicate equilibrium was maintained through a combination of strategic marriages, alliances, and the careful distribution of resources. Cao Cao's leadership style was characterized by a keen appreciation for talent, but it was coupled with a relentless vigilance that ensured he never fully trusted anyone. He was known for his ability to identify and nurture capability, often promoting individuals based on merit rather than lineage or connections. This meritocratic approach not only fostered loyalty among his followers, but also encouraged a culture of competition that kept his officers striving for excellence. However, Cao Cao was acutely aware of the dangers of over-reliance on any single individual. He often employed a tactic of divide and conquer, ensuring that his most capable generals and advisors were kept in check by rivalries and competing interests. The dual strategy of reward and punishment was another cornerstone of Cao Cao's governance. He understood that loyalty could be cultivated through both fear and respect. Generous rewards were bestowed upon those who demonstrated exceptional service, while harsh consequences awaited those who dared to defy him. This created an atmosphere where his followers were both motivated to excel and wary of crossing him. Cao Cao's reputation for decisiveness in dealing with dissenters reinforced his authority. The fear of punishment was a potent tool, but it was balanced by the promise of reward, ensuring that his subordinates remained engaged and committed to his cause. Cao Cao was also a master of distraction, adept at redirecting attention from potential internal strife to external threats. He often united his forces against common enemies, whether they were rival warlords or invading tribes. By framing conflicts into terms of a larger struggle for survival, he successfully kept his followers focused on the fight outside rather than the ambitions that simmered within. This strategy not only solidified his leadership, but also fostered a sense of camaraderie among his troops, reinforcing their commitment to his cause. The narrative of a united front against external adversaries became a rallying cry that overshadowed any internal discord. Moreover, Cao Cao was a skilled communicator, using propaganda and rhetoric to shape public perception and bolster his authority. He understood the importance of narrative in maintaining power, often portraying himself as a benevolent leader fighting for the greater good. His ability to craft a compelling story around his leadership helped to legitimize his rule in the eyes of both his followers and the populace. By positioning himself as a protector against chaos and disorder, he solidified his claim to power, even in the absence of an official title. In examining Cao Cao's strategic personnel management, it becomes clear that his approach was multifaceted. He recognized the value of loyalty, but understood that loyalty could be fickle. Therefore, he cultivated relationships based on mutual benefit, rather than blind allegiance. His advisors and generals were aware that their fortunes were tied to his success, which created a vested interest in maintaining stability within his ranks. This dynamic was crucial in a time when betrayal was commonplace, and alliances shifted as swiftly as the tides. The power dynamics within Cao Cao's court were carefully orchestrated, with each individual playing a role in the larger narrative of his leadership. He was adept at reading the ambitions and desires of those around him, often manipulating circumstances to ensure that their aspirations aligned with his own. By creating a web of dependencies and obligations, he ensured that his followers were less likely to conspire against him, as doing so would jeopardize their own positions. Long-term planning was another hallmark of Cao Cao's leadership. He was not merely reacting to immediate threats, he was always several steps ahead, anticipating challenges and positioning himself to mitigate them. His foresight in cultivating alliances and preparing for potential conflicts allowed him to maintain a grip on power, even as the political landscape shifted beneath him. Cao Cao's strategic vision was complemented by a pragmatic approach to governance, where he adapted his tactics to respond to changing circumstances without losing sight of his ultimate goals. In conclusion, the enduring strength of Cao Cao's power can be attributed to a combination of strategic foresight, adept personnel management, and a deep understanding of human nature. His ability to balance power among factions, cultivate loyalty through a dual strategy of reward and punishment, and redirect attention to external threats created a formidable system of governance. The insights drawn from his leadership style reveal the complexities of maintaining authority in a volatile environment. Cao Cao's legacy serves as a testament to the art of political maneuvering, highlighting the importance of adaptability, perception management, and the intricate dance of trust and control in the pursuit of power. His story is not just one of survival, but of mastery over the very forces that sought to unseat him, a narrative that continues to captivate and instruct those who study the dynamics of leadership.